Hi y'all, this is Terry from Rankin Studios coming to you from Athens, Alabama. I have a journal share and this one is mine. I'm going to use it for my Christmas daily, December daily. I will try to film some of it, but I can't guarantee that. I've been pretty bad about getting around to doing that. But anyway, I'll give it a shot. This is a 9.5 by 6 inches file folder, soft cover journal. And it has upholstery fabric on the inside and medium to heavyweight canvas on the inside. On the outside, I have an image of a vintage Santa, and he's a public domain image. I have sealed him with golden matte medium and stitched around him. I have put vintage velvet underneath him and a vintage brooch I have glued on with jewelry glue. I've also made a little bead dangle, and it's on a bulb pin. I have vintage lace here, and I also have some inside. This has all been cut zigzag. I forgot what you call the scissors. Now you get on film and you forget everything. Anyway, I have a seam binding closure, and this was gifted to me, I think, from Randy Moats Kirby, from our retreat that was hosted by myself and Elaine Larkin with Larkin Lane Creations on Etsy, on YouTube. I don't know if she has an Etsy. I don't remember. Anyway, it has coffee and tea stained papers. It's 32 matte photo paper is what I use, or brochure paper. I have also made a velvet bookmark for her or any of my other books, and I think it's beautiful. I've been making several of these, and I hope to get them photographed and put on Journal Chat and a few of the other groups I'm a member of. This is a gold vellum envelope I made. This is Medieval Mirage and Sari silk. And I don't have anything in it, but it was fun to make. Medieval Mirage, Madonna and Child Christmas stamp from the Ghirlandaio National Gallery, and some more sari trim. I have some specialty trim here that I ordered, and it was kind of pricey, but she went so well with this book, I had to do it. And I did it in the other one I made that's kind of similar to this one. We have a vintage Santa on Tim Holtz paper. I think it's French Industrial is the name of that. And I have a little journaling spot here. I used my dad's number. And I got these new stamps that go up to 8, number 8. And I just love numbers. I think they're so cool. But anyway, a nice journaling spot. Some more of that vintage lace, and this is also vintage. This is a die cut from Tsunami Rose. They do not come glittered. I added stickles to this, and I believe it was the Crystal brand. This is a whale-tail punch that I got off of eBay. They no longer make this punch. I think it was a Stamperia. This is a German scrap relief from Pacific Sunset. And then some of these are from Tim Holtz Christmas collection. And I like the stickles. Did some stamping in the background and vintage word. And we have another Santa here that's been glittered up. This is from a copy from an original vintage safety deposit Christmas club. And I just put regular papers in it. So I loved it. It was Merry Christmas. I got those last year after Christmas. This is some paper I got from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I ordered a paper pack from her, and some of this dictionary paper came. I added some religious things to my journal. And I did a lot of gold paint pen outlining and framing of things. Like a copy of this Greek postcard. It's got the gold on it. And this card also. Have fun with the stickles and the gold paint pen. And here's a Madonna and a child. And netting, vintage Italian Florentine Christmas paper, or paper in general. Stamperia Winter Botanic. Do you not remember whose kit this came from? I'll link it below if I find it. And I did some gessoing over it. And it has a little mice in it. So I don't remember if I got that from a kit or if it was a public domain image. It's been so long, I've had a lot of this stuff for over a year. And this is in Italian, again from Rachel at Roxy Creation. I think it's an opera. Tote spot that's been all glittered up. And then this is mercury glass paper back here, and I just love it. So pretty. And this is a fabric. Another Santa. And this came with some note cards as a sealer for the back of envelopes. And I just thought I'd grab them and use them for my tags. Ledger paper. I've got several Madonnas and child pictures, and I will link the kit. I think it's Queen of Mirth, but I will link it. And this is from Tsunami Rose. And I embellished it with stickles and lace and Tim Holtz stamps. And it's a paint chip. Paint chips are one of my favorite things. They have so many different colors and there's so much you can do with them. And here's a vintage piece of card that I collaged on, and I put gold accents on the Eucharist there. And here's another collage tag, some coffee staining. That's a long skinny tag. Poinsettia from Tim Holtz. And this is an icon, I think it's a Russian icon. And it came from a book. And this is some coffee staining from a vinyl tablecloth on 5-holder. Here's an envelope that says "Let It Snow." be sealed. I collaged it and put a little tag. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. And I liked it on this script paper. And then we have Christmas snow. Again, more stickles. I like the glitter for Christmas. You can see it on that one, on the snow one. And straw paper, and that's from Italy, from Rachel at Roxy Creations. And it's worth ordering 2 or 3 bundles because you pay same shipping. And here is a tag I made last year. And it's just a hanging tag. And I used gold ink on it to stain it. Another Madonna and Child, and an angel on a file folder with some collage paper. And I will link that shop when I get finished. Some more Italian paper from a book and dictionary. All this came from Rachel at Roxy Creations. Here's another Christmas card. I used the gold ink pen, paint pen. It says it's 18 karat gold. Let me get the piece. I just want you to see the pen. It's an 18 karat gold leafing pen, Krylon. And I got this at Hobby Lobby with a 40% off coupon. And it works very well. It's not too hard to maneuver. Some coffee dyed grid paper. And an original card from a book, 1948. And then I added these things. And then this is a booklet from Holly, about Holly and Tennyson. I just hooked them together. And it goes like that with a pretty clip. Gold everything. Oops. Missed it. There we go. And here's a larger piece of Italian book page. And this feels like it's cotton, 100%. It's soft and the pages were torn. I don't know if Rachel tore them. I think I tore them off. But anyway, it's beautiful. And another, I put this picture in like I did in all my other Christmas journals. I just love it. It's on vellum. And it's a Victorian Christmas tree. And this is a public domain. It says Illustrated London News Picture Library, London, Brioche Art Library. And I put wax linen and used that on all my signatures to sew them in. But I put some keys on this one. I love the foxing. All this is called foxing. It gets that old look. And the spots. I just love it. And her books are from the 1800s that I got. These are the snow babies. And then a bunch of kids on a large snow sled. I love my snow babies. And I did some gold leaf painting around that circle. Back part of the book pages. And here's an envelope. And it has a beautiful tag. It's coffee dyed paper on the back. It's a lot of journaling space in this with all the ephemera. Straw paper from Italy. I made this envelope using a ball of fabric that had been wrapped around, and then this antique quilt fabric was wrapped around it. And so it was a strip, and I just cut it, pulled it apart, and I just cut off what I need. And this is a public domain, canceled stamp. And it is full. This is a paint chip where I put a Christmas stamp under it, and then I covered the back with coffee dyed paper. Really like doing this. And it says on the paint chip, National Trust for Historic Preservation, which is kind of funny because it's a stamp. I'm preserving it. And I went around it with gold pigment ink. And of course I left all the threads. This is going to be a fun journal to play in. It was fun making it. Another tag I made, and I love this fabric. It's a linen, and it just frays so nicely. It feels cool in your hand. And this is a Santa, I think from Tim Holtz, and a ticket. Beautiful staining on the coffee dyed file folder. This is a coin envelope, and I got a little tag in there that I glittered up with stickles. And then there's a tuck spot behind it, and this is another paint chip that I stickled. And I just kept it on the back. I can use a white signal pen, gel pen to use on it. And I like the little Christmas package. I glittered it up too. It's Christmas, let's use glitter. I love Italian, anything Italian. All these Madonna and Child images are from famous artists in Italy. And this is a public domain image, and I used a paint pen, gold leaf one. And then I had lots of fun with these. I went through and used a glitter pen, and I did the colors. I haven't finished it. That'll be something I work on. I did the gold and red. I still need the blue letters. And then the same on this one. Oops. And then this one I just did the red. Love, love, love these. Love the font. And I don't know where they came from. They were public domain, I'm sure. Because I have a huge collection of public domain things. Another coin envelope. And this is a vintage bagging company tag. North Carolina. Here is an original library card. It doesn't have the dates on it, so somebody must have clipped them off. And then another Madonna and Child. This is an icon. And on a file folder tag. And then there's this Christmas song. And I did the glitter pen on the red. And then put stickles on the berries. And then I've got this beautiful fabric trim that I bought, and I've used it on a few things, so I had to give myself a piece. This is a tall skinny tag. It's got netting, Tim Holtz words, and a public domain image, and stickled up. It's a nice writing space. And then this, I made one of these with lace on the front. I don't know if I made this one or somebody made it for me. I think I made it because that's my lace on the front, but it was from somebody's tutorial. But anyway, got a little notepad and another little charm. Sparklies. I just need to add me a boho bead. But this is what I'm going to use. I have not found any numbers for December dailies. So I made some up. And I'll have to use them. So there it is. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. Share it on Facebook. I also have a Facebook page I would love for you to join. It's called Rankin Studios. You're free to post your things that you've made for your journals. You can also post things for sale until Facebook gets me. I know some just post the videos and then they can go from there and link it to their Etsy shop. So that's probably the best thing to do. Anyway, I left all the threads too. I look forward to this. This is the only second journal I've made for myself. I made a mushroom journal and this one. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all come back again and have a Merry Christmas.